Welcome to ITEC 7305 Data Analysis and School Improvement. My name is Jim Wright, and I'm going to be your instructor and facilitator for this online course. This video takes the place of our first synchronous online session. It being summer, people are all over the place, and it's very hard to get people together in one spot. So the advantage of this little video is you can fast forward and rewind it and watch it as many times as need be. Like I said, I'm Jim Wright. I'm an assistant professor of instructional technology in the Department of Secondary and Middle Grades at Kennesaw State. Was trained as a high school history teacher. I've been at Kennesaw for 18 years, and this is my 20th year in teaching. I've got some graduate degrees from University of Georgia, Vanderbilt, and Kennesaw State. And this is a picture of my son who just recently graduated from high school. And as you can see, I'm the one with the gray hair. The purpose of this program is to produce technology leaders in your school. And this class will stretch you. It will hopefully influence the way that you're thinking about data and analysis of problems and provide you the tools to solve real-world issues in your school. Big question, how do we know if my students are learning? Well, I think they're doing a good job. I can look at the grade book, but what separates successful schools from those that aren't successful is the use of data. And our whole purpose with this course is to look at how we make data-driven decisions. How do we form instructional teams to address flaws or weaknesses that we see presented in the data, and ultimately how do we plan courses of action to exemplify or remediate particular data issues. Here's our goal. Our goals are, first, how do you structure and design a data team? Who in your school is needed to work together to look at data? How do you facilitate the conversations? Because a lot of times it's going to be sticky. You're going to have, it comes out that it looks like you're pointing the finger at particular teachers, and this can be sticky. So you need to have a level of decorum and professionalism involved in this data team. Where are your sources of data? CRCT scores, end of course tests, benchmark tests, writing assessments, NAEP exams, SAT, ACT. Do you have access to them? Then we're going to learn how to analyze this data. We're going to try to identify problems that are presented in the data. We're going to present the problems in the data itself. This is sort of one of your culminations of this semester, is the data presentation. And then ultimately we want to plan ways to address what we see as potential holes. Now that's out of the scope of this particular class, but it's something that you may want to take back to your school improvement plan, school improvement team. And then finally we're going to learn a little bit of Excel along the way. This is the methodology we're going to use. And you'll see there's sort of three phases: prepare, inquiry, and act. We're going to organize our work. We're going to build some literacy. We're going to create a data overview. We're going to dig into it, examine the instruction, develop a plan of action, plan to act, and then act. And then we're going to start the whole process again. This looks like things that you've done in curriculum design in the past. We're just looking at it at a different level. We're using two books. The references are included in the syllabus, but one is DataWise and the other is the Data Coach's Guide. And both of these are very useful, easy reads, but you need to go ahead and get these books now. The course structure, there are 8 online modules, but we only have 6 weeks in the summer. so you're going to have to be doubling up on a couple of things. There is a heavy workload, so if you are planning a vacation or anything like that, you might want to go ahead and start working on these things. All the modules are up now and available. You can work as fast or slow as you want. There are only 5 discussions where you will put in a prompt, your reply on the particular article or discussion topic, and then you'll respond to 2 of your classmates. There are study guides for the summer. These are optional, but they will help guide and facilitate your reading. So please consult those as a reference for your work. Things that are going to be hard. The study guides are a killer. However, they are just a guide for this particular course. So in the summer, we've eliminated. Learning Excel on your own may be a little bit difficult, but I am available to tutor with you or do online or Skype, or we can also do Google Hangout, whatever you prefer. Also, you'll have plenty of, there's not a lot of time, so therefore we've got to be very judicious about late work. Now, I don't want you to think that I'm hard on that, but try to plan ahead. But I do understand life happens, and when life does happen, let me know. Don't do the assignment. Call me or give me a ring, or drop me an email. And then I want to give you one golden ticket. If there's something out there that's just you can't handle at that point, I want you to complete the assignment, but go ahead and just say, I want to use a golden ticket so I can take a little bit late and turn in one assignment late. How can I be successful? Well, first and foremost is you need to plan ahead. Online learning is a different beast, but you've been doing it for a couple semesters already. The good news is your life is not as busy as it would be in the summertime. Think about the sources of your data. Do you have access to them? Can you get the CRCT scores? Can you get disaggregated scores? I will show you how to get public information that's on some of these scores. Think about the best way to present your data. What are you seeing in it, and how do you go about showing it? And then, of course, always in an online class, we expect, and graduate school, we expect professional and ethical behavior at all times. We never really have any issue, but I do want you to know that I do use Turnitin to catch plagiarism, and so just be aware of that fact. My expectations, be prepared and do your best, and this is for me and you. I will be hopefully on my best game this semester, and I want you to produce graduate quality work. I'm here. That's a pun, but please let me know before you get into trouble, before things are going south. Call me. Pick up the phone. Text me. I've included a text number, Google Voice text number. And then I'll have, on Tuesday nights, I'll have office hours, but keep in mind that this hour may not suit you, so please let me know if we can meet at another time. What do I do now? Well, first you need to get the books. Second, review the syllabus. Start thinking about the sources of your data. Can you get to them? Look at modules 1 and 2. Go ahead and start working on them. I want you to post a small bio of yourself in the first module. Start thinking about this elevator speech. And then as you're going along, our final assignment is the data plan 2. And most people don't think about it till the very end. I want you to be thinking about this all the way through all your experiences. So as you're reading the books, take notes. Oh, this is what I might do in my plan. And it's just a plan. Whether you execute the plan is really up to you, but we want to give you the tools to make good choices and decisions revolving data and instruction. If you have questions, please just drop me an email. I'm not going to be available until June the 9th with this class, but I'll be around for the whole summer after that. And I'm very helpful and glad you're here, and we look forward to a very productive summer. Thank you.